I did a bit of a rethink and I've put 3 sides together, and I thought I'll do the 4th side as a video as well, just so that you can kind of watch me attaching that last bit. So again, plenty of slip on all sides. And then on the slab, don't worry if you can't see every little bit. I think you'll kind of figure it out. And then you get that 4th side, and you're going to put that in position. Hopefully your box is reasonably square and you've cut the sides evenly, and you can make the little adjustments that you need. So line the corners up first. Make sure that's looking pretty neat, and then again go around the base, really push in, make sure you make a really good connection with the slabs and up the sides as well, just sort of pinching it together. It's good to have a towel next to you too. Sometimes, you know, while you're working you get a bit messy, you just want to clean your hands off a bit every now and again, so I've always got a towel on the back of my chair there, so I can, and then just make sure you join the top there. So I'm pretty happy with the connection that I've made inside and outside. So then I'll just use my trusty little stick again, put that down the base, and then I'm going to put a coil all the way inside on those last 3 joins that I made. And I'm working pretty quickly, so you know, you take your time putting it together, you know, like do a good job, double check yourself, make sure you've got things lined up and you're not rushing too much. So I'll just really work on that join in there and push and consolidate it, and then I just check the box from above, make sure it's reasonably square. One thing I do tend to do is that I tend to just bow the sides out a little bit, because when a slab pot dries it tends to suck in and distort a bit. So by having a slight, so I put fingers either corners, and this finger just sort of pushes the top out and gets a bit of a curve happening on all 4 sides, so that when it dries it does tend to sort of shrink back in and become straight. So it's just a real little curve that I'm putting on there. The other thing that I didn't mention too was that the coils that I'm using is number 10 clay. So you got a bag, it's compatible with the number 10 Walker's casting slip. So sorry I didn't mention that before. So I'll finish the joining off, kind of clean it up a little bit. I'll put a plastic bag over it, let it sit overnight, and I'll come back tomorrow and clean it up and I'll put feet on.